My father had been stabbed, and when I went to the hospital to see him, I found it eerily quiet. There wasn't a single guard around.
There's nobody here. What happened to the guards?
Your father just had too many visitors. They interfered with hospital service. The police made them leave about 10 minutes ago.
It had to be Sollozzo. He must have bribed the police to clear the place out, waiting for the killers to come finish the job. I immediately called Sonny and told him to send reinforcements. He told me to stay calm, but I knew every second could be fatal. I wheeled my father to a room at the end of the hallway. Even if the killers realized he'd been moved, this wouldn't be the first place they'd check. At least it would buy Sonny's men a little more time to get here. Just as I settled him in, I heard footsteps at the stairwell. My palms were drenched in sweat as I fixed my eyes on the sound. Luckily, it wasn't the killers. It was Enzo, the Italian baker. I didn't want to drag him into this, but he refused to leave. That's when I came up with a plan, something that might scare the killers off. I reassured my father, telling him everything would be fine, even though deep down, I knew this might be our last goodbye. Then I headed to the front entrance with Enzo. I tossed away the flowers he was carrying, flipped up his collar, and straightened his coat.
Put your hand in your pocket like you have a gun.
We shoved our hands into our pockets, scanning the street like seasoned hitmen on watch. Enzo was shaking with nerves, and I kept whispering for him to stay calm. A car soon pulled up outside, with 4 men inside wearing trench coats and fedoras. They stared at us. I kept one hand in my pocket, the other slipping inside my jacket, as if I were reaching for a gun. The men hesitated, then finally drove away. Enzo and I let out a breath of relief. He was trembling so badly, he couldn't even light a cigarette, his hands shaking too much. A baker pretending to be a hitman. It was asking too much of him. Not long after, 3 police cars came screeching up. I told Enzo to leave. The captain stormed in with a swarm of officers, and they grabbed me like I was the criminal.
I thought I got all you guinea hoods locked up. What the hell are you doing here?
What happened to the men who were guarding my father, Captain?
Why, you little punk. What the hell are you doing telling me my business? I pulled them guys off of here, eh?